Hello friends, today we will understand using LabVIEW program various kinds of waves like sine waves, triangular waves, sawtooth waves, etc. So this is the block diagram of the programming, and in the left side this is the front panel. So first I am going to the express, and in the express there are input and I am choosing it simulated signal. So after putting it in the block diagram, so here you can choose sine, square, triangle, sawtooth and DC. Here I am choosing first the sine wave. Here also you can put the frequency, phase, amplitude, offset, etc. Also you can put some noises, like if you put some noise, and there are many various kind of noises like uniform white noise, Gaussian white noise, periodic random noise, gamma noise, Poisson noise, binomial noise, etc. So here you can put the noise amplitude, and now default is 0.6. You can put also 0.1, and so that you can see this noise level is become reducing compared to the previous. And okay, so first I will click OK here, and so this is the simulated signal, and here I am putting one loop so that it will run continuously. So this is the while loop, and here I have to put on loop condition. It's good to put a control. So this is the stop button. If you press this stop button, this while loop will be stopped, and I have to put the amplitude as a control parameter so that I can change from the front panel. This is the amplitude, and this is the frequency, create control, and this is the phase, create control. Okay, now this is the indicator. I have to see the graph. So from the front panel I am going to the graph, and this is the waveform graph, this is the graph, this is amplitude versus time. So in here I have to connect from the sine to the waveform. Okay, fine. So now if we run the program, so you can see the sine wave with amplitude 1 and frequency 10.1. so if we increase the amplitude, so what will happen, you can see this is increasing the amplitude, and if you increasing the frequency, so that you can see it's changing the waveform accordingly. And if you change the phase, for example if you put 180 degree, so that it will change accordingly the sine waves. So I will stop now, and if you want to put various kinds of waves in one programming, then you have to put one case structure. So here I am going to the structure, then there are case structure, so I am putting this as a case structure. Okay, fine. Now okay, this is the condition of the case. This question mark is the condition of the case. So here I am putting one numeric. So from the ring I am putting this menu ring so that I can change accordingly. So in the menu ring I have to add items, so I am going to the edit items, and there I am inserting first is the sawtooth, insert, then triangular, next is the sine. Okay, fine. So we will understand, we will add as of now 3 items, and then clicking OK. So now I have to connect with this with the selector, like case selector. So this is the one, and I will copying this simulated signal palette, and then I am okay. Now I have to go to here, this is the default case 0, and I can also create one more case, so add case. Okay, so this is the default and this is the 1, and so I will create one more case, this after 1, add case after, so this is the 2, and I am putting it simulated wave. Okay, now I will connect with this amplitude to amplitude and frequency to frequency and phase to phase. You can also put offset, but I am not putting offset. Okay, so this is the third one. So here in the control panel there are, third one is the sawtooth, so I have to select the sawtooth from here. So after double clicking, so there is a sawtooth, that means this one. Okay, fine. Now in the second one, here in the control panel, this is a triangular, so I have to do the triangular here. So after double clicking it, so I am choosing it a triangular. Okay, and in the 0 or default one, so here in the control panel is the sine, so this is the sine. Okay, fine, but I have to connect it graph to the this sine, and I will check once more whether this is correct or not. This is correct, fine, and this is okay. Here there is a mistake, so I will connect to the sawtooth. Okay, fine. Now for the second one, that is the triangular, is also okay, and sawtooth is also okay, and default one is also okay. Okay, fine, no problem. And so if you want to visualize it slowly, so you can put one more thing, that is the time palette wait. So this is the wait. Here I am putting the time, that is create as a control, so that it will come as a control. Okay, now I can put some millisecond, or if you don't want, you don't no need to put it here. Okay, so now this programming is the completed. You can just save it, and so I am saving it here in the desktop. Okay, now your programming is the completed. So if we run the program, so you can see it is running, but if you change it from 0 millisecond to 200 millisecond, you can see there is a slowly it's changing. So but if you put it's 100, so that you can also see the changing. But okay, let's stop the program first, and then if you put triangular wave, and if you run the program, you can see this is the triangular wave is coming. So after stopping, if you put, like if you select sawtooth, then if you run the program, then you can see the sawtooth wave. Accordingly, you can change the frequency from increasing or decreasing, or you can change the amplitude or whatever you want. Or if you you can also change the time. Let's say if you want to put it 0, and now you're running, so it will run fast. And if you put some time wait, let's say 200 millisecond, then if you run, it will change accordingly slowly. Okay, so that's how you can understand various kinds of waves using the LabVIEW programming. Thank you. I will stop the program.